Alright gamers, welcome back. And we are playing Stranded Deep. The new update is out and they have released it as the full 0.06.h1 version. They didn't have the H1 on the end earlier, but that was there was still some bugs in it and they fixed it up, and so now it should be playable for the most part. Here is the new menu for creating a game. They give you a little map screen and everything, so let's try this. Let's create a new world from the get-go here. Our seed will start with a 6. Creating a new world will erase the existing one, so one world at a time, people. New world is being created, and then it kind of shows you this overworld map, and each little section you can click on them, so I don't think you can actually change where you start on the map. Like this, there's the red, I think that's where you start, and it kind of goes out from there randomly, or some such. Anyway, there's all this new My Maps things and so forth. You can have community maps, local maps, and your favorites and so forth. So it looks like they're really getting into it and making a fun world, but they've changed a lot. So we're going to see what they've changed here and as we fire up a new game. So a new game wants to know if you're okay with everything else being deleted. You say yes, 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 and away we go. They've done away with the introduction with this update because the introduction had you crafting a drink, and the crafting system has changed, so I think that's the reason why. I can't be sure, but that's the reason why it seems that they've changed it. So here is the new introduction to Stranded Deep. There is none. It's just us on our dinghy, and grab this thing right away because the ocean waves are crazy now. Oh, look at that. That's good. Look at the waves now. I mean, it was beautiful before, but anyway. So now the ocean is crazy. It can actually, if you go far out enough, well, anyway, if you're out there enough, it can actually knock you off of your dinghy. So that's a new thing. It's happened to me, well, it's happened to me twice. But look at all this new stuff. So they made the water different in this update, and of course they did this differently. They must have heard me whining about the 8 little spots, so now there's 15. And let's switch to our knife. And look at this, now we've got driftwood. Can no longer cut down the palm trees like we used to. Now you gotta cut up driftwood, which is, there's usually a lot. So the first thing you want to do when you fire up Stranded Deep and you get in, oh, look at the ruins, that's fantastic, is grab these things. Sticks. This thing too, plank scrap is pretty good. You can make walls and foundations out of it. It used to take about 8 sticks to do a foundation, and now we're at 4. So even though it stacks here like this, there's 2, it's going to stack to 4, and don't forget to pick up your rocks. Very, very important. And with the 1 stack of sticks, you can build a foundation. So it's going to be easier to do base building now. In fact, it is very easy to base build now. Right off the bat, you're able to make quite a bit. So that's what I'm going to do in this episode. I'm going to collect stuff like this. Actually, I think I have what it takes to craft my axe. This is right up against the shore. Look at it. Oh, this is nice. So you can leave everything in your inventory now. You just hit the C button and you can craft. Here's the new crafting. You've got tools, so axe, hammer, spear, knife, campfire, pit, campfire spit, bed, crude bandage, and a fish tarp, which is all the same stuff as before. But then you've got foundations, walls, different kinds too. You've got the driftwood, you've got regular wood, plank foundations, corrugated foundations, steel foundations, and the walls is about the same. I think there's one extra one, which is called container wall and steel wall. Anyway, we'll look at that later. And there's no more roofs, it's all floors. So you can make multi-story buildings and so forth. And the steps is, actually it's not this, it's a ladder. But I don't know why that picture is there like that. And before we get out of here, this doesn't exist yet, farming. And neither does building medical supplies. But apparently it's coming. So that's cool. What I wanted to make was an axe. First thing you gotta do, build an axe. You don't want to wear out your knife right off the bat. So 1 rock, 1 stick, 1 lashing. Bam! And then there it is, floating in the sky. Look. Do-do-do. And you click. Bam, there it is. Pick it up, and you're better off using this thing. So let's loot this right away too. What is that? Flippers are now permanently equipped. Oh, I don't even have to keep it in the inventory. Sweet action. These are potatoes. Excellent source of food at the very beginning. So you notice the land is different as well. Everything's been pretty much updated, so we'll see how far we get. But now, is there anything in these boats here? The flippers should allow me to actually swim better, right? Oh, there's a box right there. Hard case. More flippers. Really? Oh, man. Is this me moving super fast? All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, I didn't even know there was flippers in this game, to be honest. Well, if you saw my first... Okay, you can't jump over that, really? Or you can't swim under it either, so I gotta go around. Alright. There's no sharks yet either. I mean, they're in the game, I think, but I haven't seen any yet. I played a little bit just to get a feel for it, but... Now, how do I get to this? It must be just here, right? Okay, there we go. Don't give me more air tank. Sweet action. What the... That was a stingray right there. Rowboat, yeah. Alright. That was a stingray right there. I don't know if they hurt you, but I think they do. Not unless you attack them, I think, right? They don't attack you. So here's food as well. Crabs. Blue, I think, are boys, and red are girls. I'm not sure. So I have to make a spear. Can we actually make a spear? We're missing a rock. Oh, rock shards. Right. So we have rocks. Throw one on the ground. And smack it with your axe. Doesn't look like you're smacking it, but you are. As long as it says rock on the screen and it's orange, you're doing something to it. So now, oh, wrong button. See, do a spear. Bam. There it is. Pick it up. We're going to fill our pockets already. So here we go. These guys here, we're just going to grab a crab. Now, they kind of messed up the crab, I think. Let's see if it's fixed. No. See, here's the crab here. Crab. Small crab. A small male crab. Oh. Oh. Well, maybe the males are red. Excuse me. Handing out fake facts. Okay, so where's my... There's buttons you can press to get to these, but... So now we got tons of food. So you hold down F and your watch comes up, tells you what time it is. All right, 2:30 in the afternoon, and you left click and it tells you, okay, your health is full blast, my hunger is only down by 1, and my thirst is not down at all. So I got some time. Now what do we got? We got room for sticks and we got room for planks. And we got tons of potatoes. Ah, that's fantastic. Okay, so let's get our sticks and our rocks. We need lots of sticks, so we might as well pick up as much as we can. And then when we can't, like that, let's find a place to put down our stuff. This is actually a really cool place right here in the middle. Actually, what about this over here? Oh, and this too. Look at this corrugated scrap. You just pick it up. It's like rubbish from the ocean or something. So that's kind of neat. Actually, I have no lashings. And look how close the islands are. There's another island. Oh, there's a blue tarp. So there's just stuff all over the islands now, which is awesome. I can't pick it up, but I will definitely come back and pick it up. Here's why I can pick up more planks. So you gotta kind of keep your eyes open now for... Oh, a container. Oh, this is a great island. Are you kidding me? This is great. So why don't we make a little beach fort right here? This looks great. Right here. We'll start crack-a-lacking. So first thing you want to do actually is a campfire with your sticks. Oh man, I don't have a lot of sticks. So let's... No, you know what? Oh no, let's put the campfire up here on this mound. And we'll put our house there. So our house kind of goes on stilts. So let's... No, wait a second. Let's stick it over here. The other side. We're going to go the other side. Just because when you throw... Let's get this right. When you throw your food on the ground, I want to be able to see it. And on the beach, it's so easy to see. If you're throwing it down on a bunch of busy... You know, if you're throwing it over here, you're going to lose your potatoes underneath the branches. It's not good. So, there you go. We're going to get this. We're rolling here. Where's our crabs? Can't wait for them to put the graphics of the crabs back. Wait a second. This is no good. I'll tell you why in a second. It's too close. We're going to upgrade this thing. So you got to stand closer. And we need more sticks. So this is what we do with the driftwood pile. Which is kind of neat. It's compared to having to cut down a palm tree. The palm tree took 10 whacks to bring it down. And then 10 whacks to get each log off. And then another 10 whacks just to get those sticks. So that's 10 whacks to break that up all into 3 pieces. And then each piece is 10 whacks to bring it into sticks. So it's less whacks, right? It's less hits with this. There you go. Oh, and I picked them up, but actually you don't even have to do that either. You can still craft the old-fashioned way, but I want to go from that to this. Oh, I only needed rocks anyway, so craft, bam. See there, I didn't want my potatoes too close because we're doing this. Actually, I could just carry it like that, bam. And you over there, carry these potatoes around like a boss. All right, and now I want to... Oh, do we have lashings? We need lashings to have the little dangly thing. No, of course not. So there should be another yucca bush around here somewhere. Let's get rid of some stuff. Let's get rid of... Well, not get rid of, but you know what I mean. Let's just toss her down. We're going to go do some collecting of goods before it gets too dark. There's a water bottle. And here's... Actually, we're going to need the lighter. Probably don't need our knife right off the bat. And we'll throw some sticks down here. Okay, sounds good. What we got? Look at that. Look at that. Now they've given us some inventory space to work with. Now, where was that corrugated metal? Oh, we're going to make our base out of that container. You can go whack up that container and get the metal walls off of that. Kind of like this. And, yeah, I prefer the hands. Let's pick up any loose things on the ground before we start working on... It's getting dark already. Let's pick up anything we can. So we can even maybe walk over to there. Anyway, let's not get distracted, right? Let's get the looting done on the island. Get everything we've got here. Again. You know what? Let's walk around with our axe like this. Okay. Sticks. Free sticks. Fantastic. Free sticks again. Oh, more metal. Look. So if I get 4 of these corrugated metal, I can make a wall or a foundation out of that. So every 4 you get of anything allows you to make a wall or a foundation out of it, which is amazing. Where was that blue thing? There's rocks and sticks. I really like the new materials, actually. Oh, here's yucca right here. This here, you need to keep your eye on these. These regrow, so you need to. Kind of nice to know where they are on your island. And let's see, what's that over there? So this doesn't. You can't hack this up. I've never gotten flippers before. Anyway, I was only playing 5 episodes. I got 5 episodes in before they sent out this update for the main, what they call it, like the main branch or whatever. There's another yucca. And then it basically deleted my game. As you've seen, it's like a whole new setup for creating maps, and it's random, kind of like a random gen thing happening. So, but still beautiful. Like seriously, like they've added, look how, like the islands, oh, here's the 4th piece. The island's like so much bigger now. Well, this one's definitely a bigger one. They're not all big like this, but it's getting dark. But you can't whack at anything. There's one type of tree you can still cut down, and if I see one, I'll show you. But, oh, there's my dinghy. Oh, here's more of this wood. Nice. So I'm probably going to get 4 of these on the island. I already got 4 of those. And there doesn't seem to be any steel or metal, but... So there's lots of wood. Yeah. Did we miss anything over here? We probably shouldn't leave our dinghy out there, but it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. We can pull it in with the right mouse button. There we go. Just to be safe. Oh, there's another yucca that appeared. And the draw distance seems to be a little short. That's one thing. Like you can't look out on the even on the island and say, oh, look, there's stuff over there. You got to actually be pretty close for it to spawn in. These are rocks. Don't forget your rocks. Rocks do not respawn. Nothing really... Oh, this thing's not... I did that already. Boo. Oh, actually, here's the tree right here. Look, if you point at it and it says tree, you're not going to actually hack at it, but you'll see the leaves falling when I swing, like this. It's coming down. 4 hits. See? Now, this one's only 2 sticks. Some of them are 4. Totally worth it. So if you keep your eyes open for... Actually, here's another one. Keep an eye open for these. This one's probably going to be 4. Yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You keep your eyes open for those, and see, even this. If it says tree, you can take it down. I gotta point at it again. Where is it? Here. 1, 2. Where's the other one? It's so dark. I would have liked to have found a lantern instead of like 6 pairs of flippers, but see, ficus tree. Nothing. No. And these things here, so anything, some of the things are named, which makes it confusing. You're looking at it saying, oh, I must be able to cut it down, but no. So, maybe one day, maybe they're going to turn some of this into... That's where I found flipper number 1, and I found flipper number 2 over there. So hopefully there's only one treasure chest, and I didn't miss anything there. So here's another one, I think. This should say tree, right? Surprised there's not more yucca. There might be. I've only found 2, but man, it got dark so fast. They really want you to start suffering right away. But hopefully this is enough to get us... Come on, pick it up, man. There we go. Hopefully this is enough to get us... Where are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gives us enough wood foundations. And where is that tarp? It was over here, right? Here? Oh, over there. Sweet. Actually, you only need one tarp for it to be like a wall. You can make a wall out of that. It's really cool. So, room for 5 more sticks. So this is not trees I can cut down, actually. Huh. I thought it might have been. Alright, so you have a much bigger... I don't know if you noticed, but you also run faster in this update. So this is a little different than before, but... Okay, so here's our home base. There's so much on the island, it's crazy. So you can cut down the trees, but there's driftwood. And my question I had was regarding this driftwood was, does it respawn? I mean, driftwood, you would think it does, right? I mean, you take out all the driftwood, there should be more driftwood coming from the ocean, but I don't know. I have yet to see any proof of that yet, so... I mean, I only played for a short while, so maybe we'll see it in this season. Not sure. Okay, so we've got tons of foundation on us here. What? Oh, no way. That big orange circle is, if anything's in that circle, I can make something out of it. You see that? All the orange on the ground here? And it kind of stops and it goes like this. I can't move, though. You see that? Oh, I never noticed that before. That's weird. So anything on the ground and anything in my pockets, I can use to build stuff. So here we go. Driftwood foundation. I don't know. Looks like scrap to me. Regular stick foundation is okay. So planks, there must be another plank on the island. There seems like when you find planks, there's 4. And when you find corrugated scraps, there's 4. That's what it seems like to me. We didn't find any steel scraps, but if you do find one, chances are there's 4 of them, especially on a big island. That's been my experience so far anyway, so I bet you there's another plank out there. So corrugated scrap, that's not terrible. I wish I'd had found steel, though. Steels are really nice. I might just save the corrugated for walls. Let's do stick foundations. Bam. Okay, let's go build something here. Right? You can, with the dark, you can really see what's going on, right? And you can actually build way out in the water too. Look at this. Okay. Oh, except for there. Oh, that's another container over there. Another container. Another container. Oh man, we're gonna use container walls. That's gonna be awesome. So let's start. Let's start so that it's above there, like that. And let's go another foundation. We're going to do sticks again because they're everywhere. This should actually be, yeah. Very good. Let's build it out over the ocean a little bit. Wood foundation, craft that up. Bam. Let's start with a 4x4. But you see what I mean by the, like, look at the gaps. You can see that well or not, but look at the gaps. I don't think anything actually falls through there, but it just looks cheap. Anyway, and look at the walls. Wood wall. How many can we make? Only 2. Yeah, and we can make a wall out of the tarp. It only takes basically takes 1 tarp because look, it's the foundation. It's gonna snap to it. But what does it look like? It's just roped together like that. Corrugated wall. Corrugated scraps only takes 2. Oh, I can make 2 walls out of my scraps. And then here's container wall, which I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go get those container pieces, which you can't put them in your pocket. That's what's crazy about that. You go over there and you hack them up and you have to carry them with your right mouse button, but I think that's what I'm going to do. And let's just leave it, let's cancel. I'll get out of here. Let's cancel like that. It's just when I start throwing stuff down, I want it to stay here, But, okay, I've got my lashings. Let's take care of our campsite. That's very important. We want to start cooking. This thing I want, you got your fire pits already made. Sticks 3, lashing 1. Bam! See? Now you got your lashing that glows. And if we light it, bam, like that, and we pick up our crabs, let's say, well, our invisible crabs, let's throw them like that, and bam, and he starts cooking. You just listen for the ding, and you're good to go. So, oh, is that only 1? Let's throw like that. Let's throw these things away. Just throw them here like that. This is going to be our crafting area, which is really pretty cool that you can do that, actually. Oh, there's 4 of these. Hopefully they stack properly without becoming annoying. And our lashings. Let's throw our lashings right next to our sticks. There we go. Oh, we got some rocks. 1, 2, 3 rocks. I'm not sure what... Well, the rocks are also tools later on, of course. So there you go. That's cooking up. Let's take care of this business before this disappears or who knows what. I don't think it will, but... Anyway, when the update first came out, there was a problem with building. You would build stuff, and then if you quit out, like you saved and left, and then you would come back, And then the snapping would no longer work. You wouldn't be able to put walls. So if I had built this and I quit out, oh, that was the dinger. If I quit out, take that. You gotta watch this now. You don't want to eat any raw food, and it's actually very easy if you miss. Yeah, if you don't click quit on that rope, your guy eats the raw crab and he's sick. So yeah, anyway, the snapping points wouldn't work. That was another thing. So they fixed that apparently. I'm actually not 100% sure, but that was part of the patch notes, and I'm like, oh, okay, no kidding. So I couldn't really play this game. I was stuck. So how far away is that? Do I have to go by my dinghy? Really? Sometimes you can walk across. Oh, this is bad. Okay, that's bad. I'm gonna have to take my dinghy over there, which is not too bad. Maybe we should go get it and park it over here. Because can we do another foundation? No. Oh, well, not here we can't. Okay, sorry. We can do it over here. 3 more. You know what? Maybe... Alright, let's do that. Let's just... For now. So I want to have a... place where I... No, there's another one. I want to have a place where I put the ladder. The ramp or what have you. There we go. So check your food. See, now you're starving. You've been here for a day, almost. Now you're starving. Time to start eating crabs. And that's not it. F again. Bam! Full. So that's why you're cooking all the time. So I learned a few things from the last time. Oh, and this is not where my dinghy is. Where's my dinghy? I'm going to try to cook potatoes and get my dinghy over here all at the same time. So let's see if that works out. Look at the wood. There's wood here. I see some driftwood on the next little island here. We must be able to run over there. Yeah, look at this. How sweet is this? What did I see over here? Thought I saw some. Look at this. Oh, here's a planks of wood or scrap wood, whatever. Driftwood. Stuck. Let's take this. Carrying around. Looking dumb walking around with the big planks of stuff. Pick it up. Here's more planks. Look at this. Bam. Oh, potatoes ready. Yeah, you're also moving a lot faster. I think I mentioned that, but it's... Yeah, the running speed in this has been enhanced for real. I mean, look how fast you move. I think it went from 1 time to 2.5 time or something like that, or it went from 1.5 to 2.5 time. So they really increased the running speed, which is kind of nice, considering they made the place a lot bigger. And the islands used to be a lot smaller than this. And not only are they bigger islands, you can get... Look how close that island is right there. You can swim to it. You're tempted to anyway. Okay. You are cooked, so let's find a spot. Okay, cooked's going to go on this side. There we go. There we go. Now. I mean, look, there's an island right there, too, for that matter. So you got a lot of stuff. Like, as soon as you start, not only do you have a lot of stuff to build a little base, you know, at least to get yourself... Oh, this is metal, isn't it? This is metal. Or steel scrap. Oh, man, I bet you there's more on this island. Where's my axe here? I bet you there's more. Oh, man, I didn't look in this area, I guess. Keep your eyes peeled because it's kind of in there. And me, of course, I have to run around. Oh, here's the other wood piece. That was on this island anyway. So there's so much to loot, it's fantastic. There it is. Oh, man, is my dinghy ever far away? Good night. But you see how I walk, and then look, you see the draw distance? Stuff popping in there is not very far. So that's the thing. I hope they actually make that better, because I mean, anyone's PC can handle this. I don't think this is hard to handle. And the potato is ready. Come on, out to see you. Look at that. What a beast. Alright, let's see if we can get around here. Come on, we gotta go get our potato. So yeah, the other difference being I don't see any sharks. Not yet anyway, or I'm too shallow or something, I don't know. But you remember the last iteration of this game was quite... I think there's a shark all the time, sometimes there's 2. He would come after you even though you were on the shore and stuff, so I don't know, things are quite different. It's not as scary to go into the water, but at the same time you're thinking, when will it show up? So come on, buddy, you can do it. But look at how close the islands are here. That's amazing. It's going to be good. I'm very anxious to keep playing this. I had started playing it, but like I was saying, like the before the, I guess the hotfix came out, and it was, oh, I don't know. I mean, you can play it, but you couldn't play it a second time. You couldn't play it again. Everything wouldn't work. You know, you couldn't snap your walls on. You couldn't do half the stuff. So let's park over here. Let's go get our. Look at us, man. Look at us. I mean, day one, and we already have a base and a campfire. This is how you play. This is how you survive. Can you cook potato? All right. The thing is, the fire doesn't last forever, and eventually you gotta start putting more wood on the fires. I don't want to waste my fire time. Even though I seem to have a ton of. I seem to have a ton of wood all around. It doesn't last forever, right? So, maybe we'll have to take the dinghy. I'm too scared to swim. I really am. I don't know. Whoa, you see that jump? Come on, man. Paddle through it. Paddle through it. You can do it. So yeah, the water is considerably rougher too. Maybe not right here, but you start going out, like say if I want to go that island way over there, it starts getting pretty rough. And it's neat. It's neat. I've been out there and I was like, okay, I'm going to stop here and get into this boat. And the wave just knocked me over into the water. Next thing you know, I'm looking up at the surface. It gives you a jolt. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, I could walk here. I could walk here. But where's the... Oh, this isn't bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's not lose our dinghy, but that's not bad. Because it's kind of nice to walk when you have this thing in your hands. I'll show you. There. You gotta whack it like this. There you go. And then you kind of hold your right mouse button, I think it is. There you go. You carry this bad boy with you. That's what I'm talking about. Look at me. Look at me swimming with this giant piece of metal, like a beast. I mean, you think I'm gonna have a hard time surviving? Look what I've got. Look at my power. This is great. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna have to go get my dinghy and call this an episode. But in the next episode, we're gonna put the rest of this. Put the rest of these corrugated. No, what is not corrugated? What do you call this? This is container walls together, and we're gonna build a container wall fort. And we'll probably even start the second level of it. But there you go. This is the latest update to Stranded Deep, and it plays different. It plays a little bit different, and it plays pretty good. There's a lot more stuff to loot, and I like that. You know me, I like to loot. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, by all means, hit the like button, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.